always asking me about, do I know anyone that could help them if they want to travel to Italy, an expert while they're there to take them around. And I have a special guest. He's a good friend of mine, and it's the only expert that I would go to if I was traveling to Italy. He took me around and taught me about so many places in Italy that I was not even aware of. So my special guest today is Moreno Moretti, and his company is called Italy Charm. It's italycharm.com, right, Moreno?
Gotcha. Yeah.
italycharm.com. And he can talk about so many regions, but we picked Sicily today. We were going to talk a little bit about Sicily. Lots of people like to travel there. And so Marina, tell us something about Sicily. Why would you, if somebody wants to travel there or is trying to think of where they should travel in Italy, why would be the best reasons to travel to Sicily?
Okay, good question, Maria. Um, well, there is a journalist, I don't remember the name, but it was said if you start a trip to Italy, first you need to start from Sicily, and then you will understand how Italy is complex. If we're looking in back end in the history, Sicily has been one the key of Europe, the key of the entry door for Europe, the entry door for Italy. That's meaning it was interesting, attractive island to dominate it, and in Sicily they passing more than 17 different culture. Let's say from Greek, Roman, German. Arab, Spain, Turkish, and Piedmont as well. Is a very confusion, but in the confusion there are such a beautiful, charming history product. Let's talk about, for example, about cannolo, the famous pastry.
Yes.
Majority of this pastry was left from Arab, so that's cannolo, this fried stuff. The Arab teach to the Sicilian people. I mean, when they dominated, they living important tradition on that.
Uh-huh.
About chocolate, for example, the chocolate in Ragusa, in Modica, pardon.
Uh-huh.
The Spain people left them. I mean, they teaching how to making the chocolate, how, because the Spain, they when the importing chocolate from South America, also they dominated. The kingdom of Sicily, it's starting in Sicily but ending in central Italy. So imagine how powerful and important and prestigious. There are, we can talk, just if you want to see deeply Palermo, at least you need to spend a couple, 1 or 2 months
Uh-huh.
to understand and learning the culture and also admiring the architecture that can give you a very good idea. My favorite area is Catania, Ortigia, Siracusa, Noto. It's very important. Is the considered in the capital of Baroque, of Sicilian Baroque. It's very Sicilian traditional architecture, and also combine. When you get in the fish market, you really briefing the soul of Sicilian people. I tell you a story. I was with a journalist on the mountains of Sicily,
Uh-huh.
because before, I mean, it's snowing in Sicily, on the Etna it's snowing.
Now?
In
Oh
front
my
of
gosh.
in front of sea, in front of on top on Siracusa. We've been in the small villa called Buccheri,
Uh-huh.
and where it's Buccheri, it's one of the village where Sicilian made the granita. You know granita, how this
Yes,
work.
I do. Yes, great. So
They-
granita, we can tell people it's like shaved ice with syrup, right? Mm-hmm.
yeah. And we've been in the cave where in the past, in 17th century, the local people put the granita to conserve it. They put ice to conserve it for all the winter. And when come the spring, they put this piece of ice, they cut this ice, and go with horse in the fish market on the village down there in the seaside,
Uh-huh.
and they were selling they were selling the ice, and they can get back some fish. So it was very no money involved, but interesting product. But
Yes.
the funny story, Maria, that they was export salt and ice in Malta in 17th century. So imagine the power of trade. I was active at the age, well, Sicily, it's something that if you go, you can get capture how charming and how beautiful they
You know
are.
what,
And
Moreno? There's a TV show, Montalbano, that right? Montalbano,
actually, yeah,
that
yeah,
we can see in America. And I know there's a seaside resort that he's mostly at in Sicily, right? What's that? I can't think of the name of the
it's
town.
South Syracuse. It's very close. It's south from Syracuse. No, it's south east of
But it's
Sicily.
it's actually famous. I think Maria Grazia Cucinato was born there. Do you know the town?
Got yeah, that's no. I mean, actually, I didn't know about this
It's a
Maria.
seaside resort. I can't think of it.
Mhm.
Well, I was just
Yeah,
going to say, if people want to see a little bit of Sicily, if they watch Detective Montalbano, you can find that in America. People can watch Montalbano also to see some scenery if they want to see that.
yeah. Totally, I totally understand this. I mean,
Yes.
for that, it's well. I mean, about Sicily, I told you. I mean, it's extremely interesting to make. Also, I love it exploring the Etna, the
Yes.
Vesuv, the Etna volcan. It's very interesting to visit the small wine producer around the Etna.
Uh-huh.
It's a
Around
very
Mount Etna. So that's,
beautiful.
I just want to say Mount Etna is the volcano for people that aren't aware of it.
Is
Yes,
the
Mount Etna.
only active is the most bigger active volcano in the Europe, and time to time, a couple of time a year, they is around, is working. But also, it's very interesting that we call a slow food producer to visit around the Etna volcano, because it's called also very, let's say, courage. It's a very courage business. It's a very courage agriculture,
Uh-huh.
because you never know that an eruption can destroy everything you produce.
Oh, wow. So
And
they have to be courageous then to be producing around
yeah,
there.
and
But
also, yeah,
the
courageous also
soil, I guess the soil is probably very good for the things
the
that grow
soil is
around there.
amazing. The soil for the mineral they generated this land is something unbelievable, because they build up such a mineral and great fresh wine, because the soil is extremely mineral. They have the
Uh-huh.
seaside in front with a very salt wind.
Yes.
It's a piece of God, because it's very interesting. That also, I love pistachio. Pistachio is
Oh, yes. Uh-huh.
very involved. It's extremely very involved with the pistachio in the Sicilian pastry, but also
Yes.
Sicilian recipe. So that's meaning, well, there are a lot of these things. That's
Yes, I know for breakfast, a lot of times they do the pistachio gelato in the brioche, right? In the coffee
yeah,
bars
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
if you anyone goes there, you have to try that. It's so good. They make the gelato fresh. So what is there the best time of the year you would recommend for people to visit Sicily? Is there any
I will suggest. Around. Let's say not Augusta, because could be too hot.
too hot? Yes.
But I will suggest. I will suggest. Let's say March, April, June,
Yes.
September, October until mid of November.
Uh-huh.
It's very
That's
interesting
they're good
to do
times.
that.
So Moreno, I want you to tell before we go, I want you to tell everybody about your company. It's an amazing company. And as I said, if anyone wants to travel to Italy, they should contact you. It's Italy Charm with an E at the end, so people know, CHARME.com. But tell us a little
Yeah.
bit about your company. It's amazing. So yes.
We are a boutique travel tour operator. We focus only in a customized vacation. We have nothing. We have no fixed departure. We just working on when we get the request. We understand what is the expectation of the client, the interesting point. If they want to explore more secret part of Naples or interesting to see a different part of Vatican. So depending on the expectation of the client, our concept is storytelling program. We want to teach to the client, educate the client to see how the workshop is made, to talk with the farmer, to see how the shoes is made. So we want to sharing an Italian lifestyle, not just go on vacation and see. I mean, I want that the people in the ground make a very interesting quality time, because that's the most important things. And the second point is build up a very sustainable travel business in term supporting you in term. I show you something that without us it was not possible, but at the same time helping local community to survive, because we selling authentic things. You know, we sell, we wanna we selling quality time. We provide quality time, and to make this
Yes.
we need to have a very good quality in the ground. So that need to be a very good synergy together between the traveler and the ground, in terms of, you know, new sustainable way to survive, you know, in
Yes,
the ground.
yes. Yes, and I just want to say, yes, people always want to come to Italy to experience the real Italy. And if you don't have family in Italy, or somebody that you know that you can stay with, if you just stay in a hotel, you're only going to see just sights. You won't understand. You won't get the stories of the people, and the really local things. And that's what Moreno's company really helps you to do. I try to do that in my books to let people know about those things. But if you're going to Italy and you really want to experience it, you need somebody like Moreno to really get you into these places so you can see the real Italy. And also, I just want to mention that on my YouTube channel, Moreno and I did some videos exploring we did a truffle hunt. We explored the birthplace of Raffaello. Do you remember the name of that town where the birthplace of Raffaello is?
Urbino.
Urbino, that's right, Urbino. And I think there's another video there, but they're on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to put the link to that on my website, the marialiberattishow.com, so you can see that. But you'll see how he really helped me to tell the story of those places. And I think we did also, didn't you do the video with me when we went to, didn't you take me to the Fiorano Vineyards in La Marche? Did you take me
Yeah,
there?
yeah, we've been to
Yes,
Fiorano.
we went there. I have a video of that too. So a lot of these places that Moreno took me to are on my YouTube channel, and you'll see how you can really see the story of these little places. So Moreno, it was so nice having you. I'm so glad to see you again. Hopefully I'll be back again soon, but it's so nice being able to see you. And so everyone, how can they tell us how people can find you to book
They
if they
can go
want
on
to?
my website, italycham.com. They can sign up or register your agency or send a message, and we take care of them.
Yes, great. All right. And again, it's Italy, Italy charm, CHARME.com. And I'll put the link on my website also, so you'll see that. And
Thank you. So
definitely,
yeah, that's
yes, if you're planning a trip to Italy, you definitely want to reach out to him and tell him you heard about him from the podcast. All right. Ciao, Moreno. It was so nice seeing you. Ciao,
ciao,
ciao.
Ian. Ciao.
Ciao.